Yeah, but the problem with that with Seth is I've been working out for the last 8 years, and I'm still stuck at 300 pounds. I was stuck at over almost 320 pounds for like 7 years. Within the past few months, I dropped down to 300. But it's such a losing battle. I'm so tired. I have not. Is it on Hulu? I forgot to check if it's on Hulu. I know all the episodes are out right now. I saw something on Twitter though. I wonder if I can pull it up. I have to watch it. I share a Hulu account with my buddy, and for some reason it won't show up. It won't show up on my PC anymore. I can still watch on my phone. So I gotta find time to watch on my phone. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Wow, that's some good art right there. Oh, I can't show that on stream. Good thing I checked it before I clicked it on. Yeah, rest in peace, Johnny. His performance really made me. Oh, is that what? I think I know what the cover is. I'm gonna hit that real fast. Off screen. Yeah, yeah. You saw the same. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Seth?
And one vote.
You know what's funny? Let me put this video on. You know what's funny, Seth? I saw this clip and I thought about you. I was like, you know what? I bet Seth saw this clip. I bet Seth saw this and he's like, oh, I missed the original voice. Where is... There it is. Window capture. There we go. Yep.
Any democratic process that would put me in office doesn't deserve the title fair.
Yeah, you certainly have a point there.
It also doesn't deserve the title free. It cost me $37 to buy the social security number I needed in order to run. It used to belong to a dead 4-year-old.
Whoa, Hank. Whatever's eating it, you don't take it out on us. Nancy would love this. Have you given it to her yet?
You know, now that you say something and I'm hearing it even better through my headphones instead of through my phone, Toby sounds like a younger Dale, if anything. It's a good imitation of a younger Dale, you know, but it's not an older Dale. Like you can hear it.
You have a point there.
It also doesn't deserve the title free. It cost me $37 to buy the social security number I needed in order to run. It used to belong to a dead 4-year-old.
You know what's funny about social security numbers? I think they are free. I think if you like lose your card or something, you can go get a replacement and it's free. I can't remember. I had to go get my roommate's social security number because her mom was doing a terrible job of taking care of her, so I had to do it. Johnny in the new series sounds like an old man Dale. Well, yeah, because he's older. I guess Dale was supposed to be in his 50s. Yeah, but Toby Huss sounds like Dale from his 20s, maybe 30s. That's what Toby Huss Dale sounds like. It sounds like the original Dale, if anything.
The number I needed in order to run. It used to belong to a dead 4-year-old.
Whoa, Hank. Whatever's eating it, you don't take it out on us. Nancy would love this. Have you given it to her yet?
I've been giving it to Nancy.
You don't think so? I think it sounds like original Dale, like a good imitation of original Dale.
For quite some time.
You know what kind of hogs can't eat crops? The dead kind.
This isn't about whether or not I can shoot.
You can't, Wingo!
You know, right, man. Well, that sounds good.
There's no shame in gathering while the other...
Yeah, what I'm saying, Seth, is Toby Huss sounds more like of an imitation of the original voice than of an older voice. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like an imitation of younger Dale instead of Dale.
other men hunt.
Nice burn, JR. What's...
Uh-oh. You know what I got to say about that? Uh-oh.
Briefcase.
What the hell are you doing?
Give
it!
Pocket sand.
yeah. That'll never stop being funny. What was it? I would say something else. I forgot what it was. They did honor the passing of John Redcorn's actor. Oh, I saw they did that. They did that. No, they didn't do that. I saw. Let me turn this off real fast. There we go. That way, cause I want to say I saw something. Where they, after episode 7, they honored John's I'm scrolling to Twitter and it's very distracting. Where they honored Dale's voice actor. I'm not gonna find it. It was probably like an hour ago or so, and I keep being distracted by Twitter. At random post. Did you happen to watch Gigi's 3D debut? Gigi, you know, Gigi. Yeah, Gigi. G-I-G-I. Gigi. That's how you pronounce it, right? Gigi? Look, I'm Mexican. Okay, this is low key. This is low key kind of funny. Like Gigi Gamore. All right. Work out, get stronger, get buffer, and then break through the gym. That's stupid. It tickled my funny bone. I'm not gonna find it. It's like after episode 7, they did a tribute to somebody on Getting the Hill who died. But yeah, Gigi's 3D debut. Did you happen to see that? It was fucking wild, man. It made absolutely no sense. It absolutely made no sense. It was crazy. The references. It was something. I attribute Gigi's humor to Pop Team Epic. I mean, if you like Pop Team Epic, you're gonna love Gigi. Oh, that's in Missouri. I don't care about Missouri. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Nope. And Callie dropped the biggest FU ever on HoloLive. Not Marilyn Monroe. Alright,
Welcome to Red Rock, people.
I didn't know that was unplanned.
Where's every
Oh.
blister?
I'll about these beautiful
I remember.
rocks?
Nature is
I remember the simple jokes from.
Where the belly rubs?
I remember the simple jokes from Pop Team Epic, like beef or chicken. Fuck. What else was there? There was other simple jokes. Oh fuck! I can't think of them now. It's been so long since I watched Pop Team Epic. Marilyn Monroe. Did you see the Pop Team Epic when they had the voice actors from Yakuza? That was funny.
He planned? Nope. I just be doing things. Narissa came in that day, given the most basic script. She's like, I have no idea what I'm doing here today. I'm just here to have fun. I'm like, great. So everything that she did, I didn't know she was gonna do. Everything I did, she didn't know I was gonna do. Was Narissa giving birth pre-plant? Kind of. This right here, we're gonna talk about this first. More Calliope bulldozing into me. It threw me off the rest of the dance. So the thing about this is that Callie, this was during a time when Callie was really, really busy, so she couldn't learn the dance, which I'm fine with. So us doing this, I was like, okay, more Calliope, I just want you to do literally anything you want. The funnier, you know, just be yourself. Do literally anything. And this was her doing literally anything she wanted. Knocking me over was so funny. That reminds me. When Mori Calliope runs into me in the beginning, when staff showed me, they instantly cut away from Mori Calliope knocking me over. Because they're like, oh no, were you okay? Were you guys okay? We didn't show it because we thought that it would look bad. And I'm like, no, put that back.
Put that back
the
in.
camera back there. But they were genuinely like, oh, then, oh no. So I'm like, no, show it.
The whole thing was
I'm
fucking
drowning and
wild.
Mori Calliope is standing there. I'm sexually harassing Mori Calliope and she's trying to keep her character together. There was no script for this. She just said this. This is all in one go. There's no script. This was completely unscripted. Yeah. Before this happened, Mori Calliope was like, I can say fuck on your channel, right? Or like, I can curse on your channel, right? I'm like, yeah. But she didn't talk at all. And this just drops it. I'm like, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, Mori Calliope, you are so cool.
Yeah, so throughout like a part of the segment, there was a segment where Gigi's like in a Sims-like game, and you see Mori Calliope just walking around. You're like, you're expecting her to say something, but she's just walking around. She's being a true NPC, just doing random things in the background. Let me see if I can find the let's see if I can find the FU. 3D. Remember, I need to put Callie. Yeah, right. I should traumatize staff.
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test.
Flaming eyes.
Secret
Put
clinic
that away.
versus ordinary antiperspirant. Turn up the heat. Looks like
A karma comes to good people.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Took my ladder away! Help! Someone help me! I don't know how to jump! More Calliope! What? Give me a hand! More Calliope, I'm drowning! Get you... More Calliope! She's flashing me while I'm dying? There's a better time for that! Stop! Stop! I can't look! More Calliope! Put that away! Put...
Hey! Hey! Listen to me.
I'm drowning.
Listen to me.
I'm okay.
You made me watch Dancing Fruits on TV.
You liked it.
You made me dance next to horses.
I liked that.
Fuck you.
Wait, we can talk about it. More Calliope, wait!
Die,
wait,
idiot.
wait.
Ugh.
More Calliope!
And it's just walks off like an NPC.
Someone help me! I'm drowning. People are killing me. They're literally drowning me. Poor Calliope, she's killing me.
Yeah.
I'm alive. I'm not drowning. But my wife, my child, my beautiful wife and child, where are they? Why am I in the Grim Kingdom? What about Narissa? My beautiful wife! No!
Let's see.
Gigi Mooney! A car.
I'm trying to find more with the wizard. Oh, here. Why?
Karma.
Why is there a wizard? Here. She talks about it. Here.
And there is Wizard OG-chan!
We'll look at it here in a
So,
second.
Wizard OG-chan, honestly, I was pretty hands-off with a lot of the production of this. And I don't know why that I expected that they would find a man to play a wizard just, I don't know, on the street, randomly. But no! They sent me, like, a list of actors with their resumes. And they're like, these are the people that could probably sing and dance with you because they have done some singing and dancing stuff. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think I would be given people's their portfolios. In my head, I'm always just like, yep, and we're gonna pick up a random dude off Fiverr. But it makes sense. It makes sense that they actually have to get for an actor. I chose this specific OG-san because when I was looking at their portfolios, the second video that is listed, that was sent to me, this OG-san dances and sings. And have you guys seen Old Man G? Like, G Girls' Generation? And there's an old man version? He's in that. He's the guy with the polka dot shirt. And when I clicked on it, and then the music started playing, and I saw that, and I'm like, oh my god, I knew. At that moment, I knew exactly. And I'm like, sorry to all the other people who sent in their resumes that were sent to me, but I've already chosen.
I love the Japanese.
That video raised me. That's why I picked this OG-san. Thank you, Furukawa-san. Thank you for working on my silly 3D. Aww. Perfect casting. It was very great casting.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. You gotta watch you gotta watch.
Welcome. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics. And one thing I want to say, a lot of...
Shut up. The good thing nothing was lewd on any of that. All right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Marilyn
That's exactly how Marin. That's exactly how GG streams usually art can be. And sometimes I miss Pop Team Epic. I wish
track
that
how far you've gone. The forecast each day.
Hey. おざーすよほどもっちー膝カンチーもっちーカンチーでーす今日番組に出演させていただきます盛り上げますのでよろしくお願いしますお願いします錦パンティ錦ちゃいますよもっちーカンチーです もっこりパンティもっこりしてませんって。一旦パンティから離れてください。それにしても師匠、相変わらずすごい活躍ですね。こちら師匠の大好物、大阪のおばちゃんのパンティです。勢力つきまっせーってダホ。逆になえるわ。嘘嘘。大阪の美味しいお弁当です。たくさん食べて元気になって、もっと僕らをバーターで呼んでください。ということで番組よろしくお願いします。もっこりパンティでした。もっちい感じやろ。もうええわ。ウケー。
There's a lot of Japanese comedians that do partnerships like that. Oh, I wish I could find more clips of them. Is this one? You know what you missed? Oh no. Oh no. You know what's funny? The voice actress actually threw, because of the original English voice actress actually threw out her throat, her voice box, because of this role. That's why after episode 12 it's a different voice actress. She eventually got better and came back, but yeah. This role ruined her throat. I was talking about the English one too. The random foot in the back is great. Isekai! I wonder if she's the first Isekai victim. God, the body imprint right here. It's just poof.
よし、そっちの足持ってくれ。せーの。よし。君、しっかりしなさい。それなりに。
何気にまだちょびっとだけ脈などあるぞ。頑張りたまえ。根拠はないが、ひょっとしたらまだ死ぬには。て。そうまとうが。
Stupid! Seeing her life flash before her eyes.
ダメじゃん。
What's funny is the manga made even less sense. You may, you're not
Kimi! Kimi! しっかりしなさい。
おい、渡るな。永眠するな。
君！君！
おーい。
You know what kind of sucks? Closing ceremony. What's going on here? Are they closing up Mythic? Oh my god, what's happening in Rome? There's so much shit going on everywhere. Ah, sweet man-made horrors beyond my belief. I hate when my personal, private, political stuff bleeds into my anime stuff. It's like, I'm trying to get away from this on my alternate account. Oh, this ain't my alt account. This is my original account. Whoops. That's how that happened. And believe there were people before him that got Isekai as well. Oh yeah, Yusuke Urameshi. Oh yeah. It's the same clip. Oh yeah, and then Gigi got isekai. Gigi got isekai. That's how she got into the Sims part of her.
With the toilet. You hear something?
Right.
More Calliope!
More Calliope!
You hear something? No, please, no, don't do it, no.
The fact that they ran over her again. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm telling you, you've got to watch the GG one. Oh, did you see they used Corone's meme sentence in an anime?
アニメといえば今放送中のゲーセン少女と異世界交流の4話で I'm die thank you forever What が使われてて笑った。そうなの？そんなことあるんだ。嬉しいね。I'm die thank you forever.
Really, Crunchyroll? Look at that. Look how bad that Crunchyroll subtitles are. I'm a big thank you for Ba. What?
I'm die thank you forever. What? I'm die thank you forever.
What? No, what?
知らなかった。コーネがジョジョ見てる間にそんなことがあったの？いやでもコーネじゃないかもしれないしね。
Trope in anime. Yep. Yeah, Crunchyroll not to be trusted. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear the Fuomoko? They were using Google Translate. They were probably using Grok, if anything. Did you hear the Fuomoko ASMR with Narissa and what's her name? Darkness Plus? Yeah, let's look that up real fast. Ravenclaw.
Buddha. いいですね。いいですよ、いいですよ。お願いします。はい。変態。いやー、ありがとうございます。雑貨、雑貨。
You like that? What's that in Japanese? How do I say something?
こんなの好き。こんなの好き。好きです。変態。ありがとうございます。情けない。ダメ雑魚人間。はい、そうです。恥ずかしいと思わないのか。クズ。いい子いい子。豚。Louder. Go on. プヒプヒ。はい。キモ。嬉しい。嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。こっちおいで。リサ、お姉様。おさんも来た。先輩本当に気持ち悪い。ありがとう。こっち。
Stand up. Bend over.
いや。はい、やめて。Stand up. Okay. ありがとう。
Lick my shoes. 靴が。はい。
失礼します。
すごい。本
気持ち悪い。
Oh, my channel the bomb. Yo, Nerissa. My channel the bomb.
I've never had a stream get removed. Kiara, hello.
Kiara.
Where are you watching from, you sick little girl?
Yeah.
Okay, speak a little bit closer to me.
Okay, and then.
She needs a break. Yes.
Okay. So who should be my victim then? Fuawa or Mokoko?
Wait, what?
This is the lowest plan.
Mokoko, come here. You're my little sister, right?
気持ちいいよ、ムチ。新しい扉、新しい扉。オープンしましょう。そう。バウバウ、バウバウ、早く、早く。
Come on, Inu.
かも、犬。
Don't keep me waiting. What are you getting
ネ
embarrassed?
リサ待ってるよ。
That's so pathetic.
You're just gonna make a pleasant play more happy.
Oh yeah, am I? Isn't that the whole point of today?
Huh?
That's what I thought.
Stop this.
No. Okay, bend over. You're gonna get the whip.
ムチ来た、ムチ来た。
What are you laughing about?
I'm not laughing. I'm
Hey.
So nice to see you.
I want to touch your tail, so bend over.
Oh, いいですね。
Do you know what happens to disobedient little girls?
I'm a demon dog. You can't do this to me.
Bad girl you are, Mokoko.
I know.
Yes.
気持ちいいやろ。
I'm not laughing, but you sure are.
Don't say anything.
Turn around. Don't keep me waiting.
No, I can't move me. あ、お尻来た。逃げるな。Don't run away.
How dare you? Are you trying to get away from your punishment?
I'm trying to get away from you, you crazy bird.
All right, Fuella, is it your turn?
Come
on.
ふわわ、ふわわだけ。先輩、これ欲しかったの。いや、もう、お前ね、今休憩だ
Well, I'm on break right now.
します。
え
何やって。お前。
何
I don't need to get hit. I'm Fuwa.
I don't need to
Fuella,
get hit. I'm
definitely
Fuella.
need punishment.
So you ate all the snacks today. No. こんな機会ないよ。貴重な機会だよ。確かにそうだけど。
You're right,
Fuella,
but
don't be a bad girl.
優しめにやっても優しめに。
Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you?
はい。俺ももうここ。
Mokoko, you're a bad girl. Okay, are you ready for your spanking?
No, I don't.
Alright, turn around and bend over. Did you like that?
No.
No, not at all.
Do I get hot pots?
A head pat. What a pervert you are. Panting the way that you are.
You should say this to pleasant.
You're such a dirty, dirty girl. I can think of something even better.
got kissed.
Dodge it.
She kissed her.
You don't like it? That's the point. You're not supposed to like it.
You said you weren't good at this.
I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing.
This stream was so beautiful, delightful, say so, and majestic. Let's see what you got here, Seth. Isn't it? Oh! Did you hear Karen's new voice?
Missed again, Hank Hill.
Cons.
Ha 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 ha! Missed again, Hank Hill. Hey, I know why you don't want to knock down the pins. It's because they're rednecks, just like you.
The Super News and Bones win again!
What the hell they do to his voice? Is it a new actor? Oh, did they show off Luann? Is Luann there? I don't know, Luann's voice actress like died. Oh, it's a new. It is a new actor. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna put Uma Musume on everything that has to do with horse racing for the next month or so, aren't they? Aren't they? They're just gonna put Uma Musume horse racing. Uma Musume. Oh, Luann wasn't in the show. Did they write her out? I have to watch it eventually. Oh my God! Shit up. Nah, it wasn't just the Apu documentary, Seth. It was the whole. It was that the Vic thing. Not just the Vic thing. Believe all victims thing. What was that called? What was that movement called? It was called. The Me Too movement. The Me Too movement. The Me Too movement, the Vic Miana thing, the Apu thing, identity politics, all of it. But that also ruined VA acting because it showed that if you weren't part of the clique, you weren't gonna get the job that, especially if you actually loved anime and wanted to become a voice actor. If you weren't part of the club, you were not going to get a job. No, it's a combination of all that, Seth. It wasn't just the Apu thing. I mean, I agree with the Apu didn't help, but it was a combination of all of it. It was a combination of all of it. Apu's completely gone from the Simpsons. It's not even the Simpsons anymore. Honestly, they shouldn't even be the Simpsons anymore. Screw him. Screw Anita Sarkeesian. Did you see Anita Sarkeesian coming out saying, "Oh, I'm against all the censorship on the internet too"? It's like, wait a minute, you're advocating for this shit. How you now say, "Oh, I'm against it"? Get the hell out of here! What the hell? Yeah, seeing the blue sky people are coping to defend her. Well, that's good. I hope they're coping. God, I hate left. I know. Okay, I don't hate them. It's a strong thing to hate, but I am very, 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 very annoyed by them. I'm very, very annoyed by the leftists, and I hate that the rightoids allowed it to happen, because that's how the leftists got into power, was by bullying. Oh, well, if you don't like this, then you must be an ism. If you don't like this, you have to be a You had to be something that is really bad. Remember, hatred shouldn't be a common thing. It shouldn't be a common thing. There should be something you despise more than hate. I do despise them. I give you that. I do despise them. Oh yeah, the last thing I did was enter the scientist ship. Is that where I'm at? But I do despise them. I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I've despised them since 2008, at least. Might have been 2007. And don't get me wrong, I want to say they had some good ideas, but every time I think back, I'm like, no, they didn't. They never had any good ideas. They played with people's emotions all the time in a search for power.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments and securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
They've always, as far as I know, manipulated to where they have more power. You know. Ironically, they're saying that Shout is plagiarizing them. Oh, did you see Pocahontas endorsed that communist in New York, and she got called out on it, and she was defending it. I don't know why I picked that up. It's junk. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but technology at this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in the cemetery waiting for you to restore.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
But then the Cope afterwards, they're like, but we're different. No, they never have Cope. Seth, they never have Cope. They never see what they're doing as wrong. They never. You can put it right in their faces as you are wrong, and they could be wrong, like 100% wrong, but they have such huge egos, such huge huge egos that they never admit that they're wrong. They can't admit it. They don't want to admit it.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Like, you... That's Cope right there, not wanting to admit about being wrong. I don't think it's Cope. I think it's... Cope is more like excuse making. Cope sounds like is more like excuse making. It's like, well, it's like it would have worked, but if only we did this differently. That's more Cope. When you straight up not want to believe that you failed, that's just straight lying. Cowboy doesn't know about these Gen Z lingos. That's right, I do not. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm one of the good boomers, alright?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you.
But I'm also, I may be too boomer, but also very wise enough to understand things how they're going.
Spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery.
Like, there's a lot of youngsters out there who are going around calling themselves trans because they're looking for their own identity, right? They don't want to be like their parents. Like, we don't want to be like our parents, so we're these trans, we're these gay, we're bi, or whatever. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You think you are these things because it's trendy. It's what looks cool on the internet. You have no idea what you are. You gotta find yourself. Oh, and these idiots that are under the age of 21 is like, well, don't you know the human brain doesn't develop until the age of 27? Exactly. If you're going to go with that argument that your brain doesn't fully develop until your age of 27, then you don't know if you're fully trans or not until you're the age of 27. So quit it.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner.
There are 30-year-olds who don't know what the fuck they are until they hit their 30s. That's why it's called a midlife crisis. Because they hit their midlife and then they realize, holy shit, what the hell did I do with the front half of my life? I only got half my life left to do that, to do what I want to do. And you know what's funny? These parents are complaining that their children are growing up to being right-wing. I have a question with these parents about their parents. I have a question with these parents about their parents. It's just a generational thing, Seth. Honestly, it really is. So, like, the babies out of the 80s and 90s, they came into a time of great, what's the word? Not wealth, but substance. You know, before the 80s and 90s, you know, yeah, we have refrigerators and we had what else? We had refrigerators and ice boxes, running water, all that, right? But it wasn't until the 80s and 90s that we had abundance of it. That we had so much food, we had so much water, we had so much everything, especially in America.
Of course.
And before that, you know, you had the 60s and 70s. You had the Cold War. You know, not everything was in abundance. You know, you had to live with a constant fear of blowing up. You know, the world blowing up. You had emerging technologies. You know, the TV was coming out, where it was finally becoming cheap enough for everybody to have a TV in their house. No, you didn't have to go to the movie theater to watch the latest newsreel. You just watch it on your TV because it finally got so cheap.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
Why are you on this side?
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
And explain why you're behind.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
But then the housing market was better in the Cold War, ironically. Yes. Yes and no. Because I tell you this, the reason it was better in the Cold War era was because you didn't have so much red tape, right? You have when you build a new house, you have to follow so many codes and so many rules before your house is even built. Back in the day, you know, before I would say before the 90s even before the 90s, when you built a house, you just built a house. There was no code enforcement. There was no rules of building a house. You just built a house. I can tell you this because the place I live in, the shed I live in, was built by my Grandpa Bear. Grandpa Bear built this house that I live in with his hands, and I can guarantee you, if a code enforcement officer were to come by and look at it, they'd be like, "Yeah, we gotta condemn this house. This isn't a house. This is a shack." Remember that a fridge was considered a luxury item, and now we need them in every house. Yeah, well, you don't need them in every house. Just get you some non-perishable foods, and just honestly, you don't need a refrigerator. The only thing you need a refrigerator for is if you want to save non-perishable foods, right? A lot of people put their butter into the refrigerator to preserve it, right? Butter doesn't need to go in the refrigerator to be preserved. Butter can be out in the open air and last just fine, right? You didn't need to buy 4 sticks of butter to survive, right? Or buy eggs from Mexico. You can buy eggs in Mexico. Yeah, you can buy eggs didn't used to need to be refrigerated. In fact, if you go over to England, they don't refrigerate their eggs. To this day, they don't refrigerate their eggs. America's the only one that refrigerates. Exactly. Well, now I'm watching a quick video real fast, and this guy is saying, in America, Australia, and Japan, eggs can be found in cold storage. We'll switch to him real fast.
You want ads that drive results. That's why we built Roku Ads Manager. Sign up at ads.roku.com.
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji.
Section alongside other cold items such as milk and cheese. However, in most other countries of the world, eggs can be found at room temperature alongside non-perishable food items. People eat both kinds of egg every day, usually without any ill effects. So why do some people refrigerate eggs and others don't? Well, the answer lies in the bacteria group known as Salmonella and how a particular country chooses to make sure their eggs don't get contaminated with it. Salmonella enters eggs through one of 2 ways: via contaminating the egg internally before the hen lays it when a hen's ovaries have been infected, or via the porous eggshell when an egg comes into contact with contaminated matter such as chicken manure. Egg producers in the United States address the Salmonella problem with eggs by concentrating on preventing the bacteria from entering through the shell. Towards this end, the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, mandates that all eggs be washed with water at a minimum temperature of 90 degrees Fahrenheit and at least 20 degrees warmer than the internal temperature of the egg at the time of washing. If it were colder than the egg, this could result in a very slight contraction, sucking in contaminated water through the shell's pores. The eggs will also be washed with some form of detergent and chemical sanitizer like chlorine, and then rinsed again and thoroughly dried, the latter further helping make sure the pathogens can't easily find their way through the egg's thousands of pores. After this, the eggs are often sprayed with some form of protective coating like mineral oil. Finally, the eggs are taken into a room where they are stored at temperatures at or below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. This effectively deals with the external sources of Salmonella and helps ensure you won't accidentally contaminate other foods with Salmonella from touching a contaminated eggshell, then touching other items as you prepare food. However, this does nothing to destroy any Salmonella potentially present within the egg. This is where the refrigeration comes in. By keeping the egg sufficiently cold, it mostly makes sure any Salmonella present will not multiply to sufficiently cause problems, given a couple-month shelf life, keeping the eggs safe to eat as long as they are cooked. Even for those eggs not internally contaminated with Salmonella, it's best to keep them refrigerated if they have previously been. As scientific advisor to the International Egg Commission, Vincent Guillenet notes, once you start refrigeration, you have to have it through the whole value chain from farm to store, because if you stop, if the eggs are cold and you put them in a warm environment, they're going to start sweating. The United Egg Producers Association further notes that condensation on eggshells facilitates the growth of bacteria that could contaminate the egg. So aren't Europeans getting food poisoning left, right and centre from eating contaminated eggs? Well, they use other methods to keep the salmonella problem in check and don't refrigerate them at any point, though they do recommend eggs be stored in transport and by supermarkets at specific temperatures. In the winter between 66.2 and 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 19 to 21 degrees Celsius, and in the summer between 69.8 and 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 21 to 23 degrees Celsius. For starters, the European Union prohibits egg producers from washing their eggs. You see, shells have natural protection from salmonella and other contaminants via a waxy surface known as the cuticle. The cuticle coats the shell initially as a liquid when a hen lays the egg, and then it dries within minutes of being exposed to the air. Egg washing, when done properly, may eliminate surface contaminants, but it also washes away the cuticle and its natural protection, potentially allowing bacteria to get into the egg via its pores or hairline cracks. Both methods of eliminating external contaminants are quite effective, but the washing strategy requires that the eggs are processed in a very precise way for it to be effective. If eggs are allowed to sit in dirty washing water too long after losing the cuticle, this would be an ideal situation for microbes to quickly infect the inside of the eggs. Thus, the EU and others deem it safer to cut out the potentially error-prone middleman and simply leave the cuticle on. Of course, by not washing the eggs at all, the retailers. So, which way of storing eggs produces fewer cases of salmonella-induced food poisoning? As the aforementioned Vincent Guinot notes, they're different approaches to basically achieve the same result. We don't have massive food safety issues on either side of the Atlantic. Both methods seem to work. Well, that's great, but what about the actual numbers? Well, it seems there have never been any definitive studies, at least that we could find, but it would seem on the surface that
I wash my eggs. When my hands lay their eggs, I wash them. Not to the extent of chlorine and all that fuss, but I do wash them. Eating raw eggs from the other parts of the world will give you salmonella. Well, like he said, it just depends on how you wash your eggs.
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Well, it was bound to happen.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are.
Such as they are?
I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
I hope so. Oh, come on here. You're boring. You're boring me. I don't even know why I came here. What the hell am I doing? Journal. Well, we're doing that main quest. I don't know if you were here last time, Steph. I was saying how much I don't like the audio mixing in this game. It's really hard to pinpoint where things are coming from. It's like there's only left and right audio channels coming through the headphones, and I can't.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
And I don't know if there's any way to fix that.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
You didn't even do anything. You just flew right into it. gotta go. Oh shit! I almost jumped off. I was expecting there to be stairs.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay.
Maybe.
Or new here, right?
Maybe. Well, that is my shit.
See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have
Oh,
seen
look, we
those
got
UDL
ourselves some
gunships
Sherlock
on your
Holmes
way in.
around here.
There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Think about a few gunships
Wish
scared
more
me.
folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You
Sounds
may
like a
not have
personal
heard,
problem.
you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so
Oh
here goes.
God, no!
On behalf
No!
of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell.
I'm cowboy.
There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Woohoo!
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here.
That's
Besides,
good for me.
I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is it that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
I'll look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
His name is Grim.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Uh-oh. Depends. What is
I
it?
got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed by the Black Hole himself.
Not the Black Hole!
Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Yeah, sure, why
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar.
Hey, MSI!
She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Why'd you ask her? What do I have to ask?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
And the little bastard's slippery, right?
Oh gosh, she
On
has
account
purple
of its
hair.
flag, so it's
She got purple hair.
all over
No!
the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Blood mud.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby wrapped
At
stomach.
least not the black pole.
Dig it out.
Oh.
So much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion,
We don't know that, Seth.
Shit, I don't know what I
We don't know that. We've already got one crewmate that's an ace.
Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm a cowboy. Are you always this drunk?
You think this is drunk? I gotta.
Oh, it's just not using pronouns.
You need to get out more.
Not yet, Seth.
Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's.
But give this game some credit. They don't have body type A or body type B. They had male or female. All right, another round, bartender.
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
You said it right the first time, brass
I'm
nuts.
headed back out there after I sober up.
Never
You
mind, Oz
wanna
is
go out
right.
sooner than that.
I know Oz is right.
Have to get me something to clear my head.
But like I said, at least this game doesn't have the two options of body type A and body type B. It does have male or female. I don't know about the new ones coming out, but
Outstanding. Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings?
Caffeine.
Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
New one possibly would have body types. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Alright, I'll be back, bitch. Oh, the sun is starting to finally go down before 9 o'clock. That means it's about to get darker earlier. Oh, that's a strange question. Remember that today's Obsidian Scarborough. You're right, you're right. So, an adult entertainer, I just asked a question. Okay, other adult entertainers, I need to ask y'all something. Do y'all ever get uncomfortable by someone being 18 to 20-year-olds in your chat, or seeing other adult creators in that age bracket? It makes me extremely uncomfortable. Suddenly music. Or suddenly Susan. $19, $22, 30, ooh, 36. Heavy armor though. I don't think armor weight really matters. Okay. How is it stealing? They left it in the chair. They should have left it in the chair. Stupid. I've been so many places. I've seen so many faces, but nothing.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Girl, are you poor or something?
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I saw that, Seth. I saw that. It said the moment it hits like 12:01 on her birthday, she's releasing a lot of OnlyFans stuff. There's a lot of people who are, and I agree with them to an extent. Like, okay, so there's two problems with that. One, where is she getting all these pictures from? If she's gonna drop it right at 12:01, right? Is she gonna take the whole minute, take as many naked pictures as she can, and then distribute them on OnlyFans? Sorry, not OnlyFans. OnlySans. You gotta be careful with that word. Can't say that on Twitch. Have to suss the buyers. That's the other thing. Are they bad people for thinking that she was very attractive? And are they bad people? Are they okay people because they waited till she was 18? Right? Because that used to be a thing. I was talking with Ozza the other day. It's like, if you inadvertently think a 16-year-old is attractive, you automatically get canceled. Right? But you can't control your thoughts. Like if you had no idea that Tay was underage, right? Like you're immune from the internet. You had no idea about the internet, and you happen to see her on the streets, and you'd be like, "Damn, that's a fine ass white girl," right? But then you're like, "Man, I would love to put my meat in her taco." Are you a bad person? You don't know how old she is. You just see her. That goes the attraction in your brain. That's your first thoughts. But then when you find out she's underage, that's what you have to do with the thoughts. That's when you have to do the thoughts. But then I just think of Tay when Pewds talked about her. I'm not all that much into Tay at all. I thought she was a bratty little girl, being manipulated by either her parents or her brother to make all those videos. Like, I'm Tay, and I'm blah 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 blah, and I got all this money, la 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 la. It's like, oh my god, you're such an annoying little brat. Such an annoying little brat. That doesn't matter. She was like 13 at the time. And I guarantee you, there were people on the internet who saw her when she was 13 and were like, she's kind of cute. Can't wait till she grows up. Because it happens every generation. Every generation. Don't think this is the first time, Seth, that something like this has happened. I mean, to the adult extent, yeah, probably. But there used to be a website. Oh, I would say a website. Was it? There used to be a website. I think there was a website. There's Miley Cyrus. There's Mary-Kate and Ashley. You remember Mary-Kate and Ashley? You probably don't remember Mary-Kate and Ashley. They were little kids. They were little kids when they first came out.
Who stole the Great Hope Diamond? What killed the dinosaurs? Who makes the finest pizza? What's in your brother's dresser drawers? Mysteries of life.
I'm not continuing because it is. But you know, it was look, 1999 Passport to Paris. Then their teenage years, right? I'm getting off this because it's making me very uncomfortable. But there were people who were waiting for them to turn 18 years old. Modern Family had a underage actress. I remember my own brother Bear, and my cousin Bear, right? They were lusting after this one actress because she had big old tickle bitties, right? And they were mad when she said she was gonna get them reduced. She was underage at the time when she said all this. When she said it, I wish I could remember what was her name. I never watched Modern Family, but I know that she was part of it. I want to say it was this kid here. What do you mean rude? How is that being rude?
I need things to start changing around here or I will change things, okay? There will be no more TV. I need things to start changing around here or I will change things.
I want to say it was her right here. Yeah, my brother Bear and my cousin Bear, they were lusting after her. I think she was only 14 in this episode. I want to say she was only 14. I wish I remember her name. God, I wish I could remember her name. Maybe it's down here. how rude. The only time I think of how rude is when it comes to Jar Jar Binks. How rude. Yeah, I want to say she's like 14 something. How, man. Modern Family cast. Maybe this one here.
For Modern Family fans, bidding farewell to the Pritchett, Dunphy, Tucker clan after 11 seasons was like saying goodbye to their own family. But they haven't gone far, and for one star, that meant landing a huge role in a co-star's real-life nuptials. Ty Burrell is best known for playing Phil Dunphy, the lovable, describes himself Burrell Blanc. I love an actor, family, easily patient. Burrell has noted that he enjoys having to act use physical comedy.
What was that?
After her happy 24, she so it's a train that's been going the whole time. And I just got
Wait, she was in Happy Gilmore?
So it felt like stepping into a little train that's remember so and so? He's right there. He's still the same writer changed for Bowen. She explained to Cinema Blend. He still has a lot of the same.
I know that
Fenty
her.
2023 Disney 21. The Emmy winner has continued the whole time. Her efforts more on movies than TV. In 2021, she appeared in The Fallout and Mixtape and executive produced the 2023 Disney Plus rom-com Prom Pact. In 2022, Bowen Opie's Not Love Me Back. Bowen's comment work, Ariel Winter understandably found it hard to transition to life offset. She struggled with leaving the stability and safety of the long-lasting show. Something territory and retreat the is of around the house. Hearts. She was ready memory to with her boyfriend Luke Benward. She didn't just sit around the house though. She took on some voiceover work, including a role as young Kyrie in the video game Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Once Winter felt that she had stabilized her personal life and her mental health, she was ready to return to television. While her pilot Hungry failed to get picked up by NBC, the star made a reappearance on the small screen in June 2023 when she entered the world of reality TV. The Fox reality series Stars on Mars simulates an expedition and conquer Wind. But Island spent portraying Phil and Claire's firstborn Haley Dunphy on Modern Family when she was 19. Having spent the entirety of her 20s playing Haley, Hyland went through a lot on screen, including pregnancy, motherhood, and marriage. When the show's 11th season came to an end, Hyland was ready to get her wedding to wearing dress celebrities as she bumped her songwriter her. For Model Super Little Brothers,
I don't remember who it was.
That's to kind of make in my mind on Grey's Anatomy. Here's the his best known stars were active pro. He told mindset we had for 11 years. It was a dream industry during the pandemic. The Kid Weaver. In FX's for a modern fan revival, Gloria Delgado for Netflix. I'll shoot to Ara's moderately of course. Dre thinks Budge. Ara also and literally grew up and quotes if you right and vamping through seasons of Modern Family. Jay said 9 points to different drama. It's Sheelan's throughout the 11 seasons, played how to bring her hand before equipped in the family. Lily Turp the Man's Skull. Actions subscriber were clearly always
came out looking curious. You know, like.
But yeah, there was like another age actress. My brother Bear and my cousin Bear, they were lusting after her. And they got mad at her because she was going to get breast reduction surgery. But it happens every generation. It's always happened. Right now, my biggest qualm, and with the whole Tay thing, is where the hell she get the pictures from? Is she planning on releasing them at like midnight? Like, wait, when did you take these pictures? Did you take these like months, like a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, when you're still 17? Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. That's the issue. And then the other issue is Visa, MasterCard not going after Tay or the OnlyFans site while they come after video games and anime. Thanks, Visa. Brand protected, fuckers.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okie dokie. I just had to ask.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right.
Fiction
and
over
pays us
IRL
well.
to them. Yep.
I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Well, that was stupid.
I didn't have any choice. That's all Sebastian had in stock the other day. Oh, I don't need any of it. It's also I can talk to Sebastian. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon
my God,
she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong,
Oh
silent
God.
type.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
You're going to debt for a man, and you're not even getting anything out of it. Yeah, she's a carrot.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh,
wow.
Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Fiction, hey, that's sus. While IRL, we see nothing wrong here. It's just a strong and brave woman, right? Right. And what's even worse is like a lot of the hentai stuff are drawn by women. So, what the hell?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know?
I
Like
don't
there's stuff
know.
going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
You don't know what he's thinking about.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Never skip leg day, gentlemen. Never skip leg day. You know what?
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
That's all I need to know. I'll talk to you later.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Maybe.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How
Not
can yield
statistics.
improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I just happen to be in the room. Generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
Oh, he seems very
But
disappointed now.
if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for salt tuna.
Well, I do like salt. And I do like tuna. Hey, you can always be both. Hey, you can always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other
need anime
corporations
figures.
back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Yeah, it seems that way. Sorry, partner.
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks.
It's hard to go
Thanks the
independent.
so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
How you hoping to find them?
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Huh. Somebody back to the OF thing. Somebody's asked, OF shouldn't be banned. The real issue is, why do so many young teenage girls feeling that the only path to success is to sell their bodies on the internet when they just got started in life? This is more of a moral cultural problem than a legislative issue. Because I'll tell you one. I can tell you one reason. They're lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. Nobody wants to work. If I could make $1 million in 3 hours or whatever she made in 3 hours just by selling pictures, shit, I would. Who wouldn't? The trick is after they get that money, what do they do with it? And hopefully, her parents tell her, "Hey, after you get this money, invest it. Put it in investings. Give yourself a nice little house, nice little small house, right? And put the rest in investing." I have no hate for the ladies that do OFs, right? They're filling a market. They're filling a market. It's like it's not like that. It's not like anything at all. I'm changing that. They're filling a market, right? I hate when they no longer get the success they had and start blaming other people. That's what I hate.
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but
I wish I had some salsa.
You can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Okay, then.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
So a nuclear bomb.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Quite the rush, huh? Yeah, where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders.
Why don't y'all get it? Why do I have to go?
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Uh-oh. Sounds suspicious.
What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greet?
He did a bang-up
Well,
job.
that's excellent. I'll see
He
that
did a
your
bang-up
feedback
job.
makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I gotta go. Alright. What the fuck am I doing now? I've seen so many places, I've seen so many faces, but nothing compares to the blue and yellow, purple
Velma
hills.
seem out of sorts to you?
Oh boy.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
She is in such a hurry.
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors.
Okay then.
He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Why I do anything for y'all?
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Uh-oh.
Something else on your mind?
Yeah, something about a poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell.
Wow.
That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional.
But he
lady.
ordered it.
She asked me
He
about
ordered
the
it. He
poster
paid
once.
for it.
Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine.
Oh.
And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Oh.
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Fine by me. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
What is he offering? Ooh. Work with me. I'm trying to help you find Braxton, right?
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
That sounds like a plan then.
Sure can. Sure. Fine. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles those goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay.
Eating some of these chips that made me
Has a
thirsty.
mouth like a ground six spacer.
Give me a sec, you know. Give me a nice can of soda pop. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some more soon. I'm running out. Payday Friday. Friday payday. That's a good soda right there. Holy shit, it's almost 9 o'clock. looking up something on wow. British teacher. Okay, class. Oh, I guess it's a joke. I think that's a joke. Oh, they finally put Nancy Cartwright on the cover of Time. Yardy Smith. Where the hell is Yardy Smith? Man, I haven't played Xenoblade Zone Zero in a hot minute either. Damn it! I used to play the shit out of that game. Now I just went to the back burner. All right, now what do we do? Alright, now I'll go find this guy. Woo!
Help! Someone's been killed!
What? What? What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What's wrong?
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes.
This is a hotel?
This. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
I think you need to wait for the police, sir. Left, right.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
We're not Batman, goddammit.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Probably dead.
You got me stuck in an hour-long rant about multi-colonists. You'd be thankful.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh. In that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand.
Medication, huh?
So maybe look for him there?
You wanna know what I think? This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined a pack of wild raptidons.
No, that's always possible. But I doubt that. I was gonna head outside.
Sir, please, I need your help. Oh,
You
thank
know
you
I
for
am.
stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Why are there so many problems on
You
this
have to
planet?
help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Our child's missing. Tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Oh, it's all for one merch. God damn. $16. I'll find your son.
Oh, I know he'll be. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth.
I'll shoot them. How about that for you, lady? Fox windows. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running around.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannon.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Let's go to Zanzibar, the land of the barbarians.
That's one down.
Bouncing off.
Reloading. Shoot it in the head! Shoot it in the head!
Score one for Felix!
Reload! Damn it! Oh, he got all his health back! What the hell? That was stupid. I wasted all that ammo for nothing.
My time to shine!
Oh, now you want to hold still. Boy, that hit all my ammo. I don't know if it's worth it now. I got no ammo left on any of my guns. That was stupid. That was a stupid encounter.
Alright, here we go! Nice hit! Yeah, now that was fun!
The only thing I have ammo left in. Ooh. I gotta rebuild my stash of ammo. Dag nabbit. There's a skeleton wearing a nice hat. Okay. Huh. Explosives.
Are these real ruins? Huh. Just look at this. Gas is incoming! Everyone all right?
Where are you fighting at? Repeated encounters of Rapidons has less than your effect. Oh, wait. When they're attacking you. Repeated encounters of Rapidons has less than your effectiveness when they're attacking you. No, hell no. I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. Acting like I'm scared of them. I'm annoyed. Yes, I'm not scared. Oh, we're going to Marshall Mathers' residence. Because I'm just Marshall Mathers.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise. Please, come in. Come in.
Yeah. What's going on?
We're armed to the teeth. What's he gonna do? Kill us with generosity?
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner? I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
I think I just lost my appetite.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a...
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner. I do appreciate your patience. I'd hate to serve company with anything but the best, though.
Cannibals!
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell.
They're cannibals!
Yet the Eternal provides, does it not? The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
Yeah, way working out,
That
I suppose.
they do. Though it's... Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook it.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually, Randy, right?
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way, too.
Other times, it's like there's... That's nice of you.
I'm gonna leave you alone now. Well, I got this strange feeling I'm gonna get knocked in the back of the head. Oh, look, another one.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have nightmares about this.
Holy hell!
I'm gonna be sick.
Now we gotta escape the house. I knew it. I knew they're cannibals. Where'd she go?
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
No, not at all.
Of course not. What better end for the day than a meal around the family table? And what more noble purpose for you than to bring us together?
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Like we're doing this.
All right. I'm getting stuck from behind. I'm out of ammo. Heal, 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 heal. Reloading. Oh, I missed. You two are useless. I want y'all to realize this. Completely useless. Fucking cannibals. Alright. Guess we can fast travel back. Inventory. Supper time! Don't play with your food. I don't like melee weapons though. Hidden map. Except, yeah, I was kind of excited for this game at first, but now it's really kind of mid. I don't think this game is all that great. I don't think this is a good game at all. Just another ho-hum game. I don't know.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway.
I got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow.
Yeah.
I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah, you a bitch.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer point. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind? Sure can. Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway.
Cool.
Take the poster then. And it
There's just something not convincing about this game. I was hoping there would be something good convincing, but no.
You're back. Oh.
Oh, skill time. Oh. Well. And then. Except.
Have you had time to check on that? Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits, and you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Thanks, partner. Now what? Oh, passion pills. Man, it's a little hot right now in this house. I need a...
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow.
Why do
You
all
must
the
be
ladies
up on
have no
all the
hair?
latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
I'm an Uma Masumi fan.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
No, I'm just listening.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for
Oh,
you?
I thought they were gonna hit it off.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alright, well, now I'm gonna go turn down my AC because it's hot. I'm hot. This game's getting kind of boring. Hoping for a bit more. I don't know. I don't know what it is with these games nowadays. They ain't too exciting. I had more fun playing Elden Ring. And I don't like Elden Ring.
So, what's the plan? Honestly, I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I'm just so drained of energy. Even if I get enough sleep at work, or not work, but even if I get enough sleep or whatnot, I'm just drained. I've had no motivation to go to the gym. These games are boring me. I don't know. Maybe it was that slight depression I was talking about earlier, Seth. If you're still there. Maybe I was just talking to the wind. I don't know. I think there's something going on with me. I wish I knew what it was. I know the whole censorship thing is weighing on my heart and my soul.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Wrapped musk and painted eyes, right here.
My back aches and everything smells like fish.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
You're right, it's not my alley. Yet.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business. I don't think so. You're a loose end now.
Here they come!
Everybody, hold on! Tossball kick!
Healing! Reloading. Healing up some more. Turns them to dust. Is it really stealing if they're dead? Is it really considered stealing if they're dead?
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters. Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense.
Well, they didn't have good sense.
Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
Well, yeah.
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
Well, of course, MSI wouldn't pull
There were others
out.
of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Oh? Seth, are you there? I just saw something interesting on the Twitter. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. There we go. Here it is, Seth. If you're still there. President Trump prepares executive order to punish banks that discriminate against conservatives. What does that mean? I don't know. Hopefully something good? Oh, Round Rock. Round Rock, Texas. Round Rock, Texas. Location. No, that's all the way down in Austin. Damn. Oh, Club Kaiju's gonna be there? emoticon and it's not a face. After hours. Rave in the waves. I swear, I grew up in the wrong. I grew up in the wrong timeline. There's a Colossal Con cruise? What the hell? Oh, Kevin's coming started at $1,000. It's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny though. Oh, it's over here. It's on the screen. Okay. Back.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense.
Always good business sense.
Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Word of advice, Sanjar. If Parvati's got something to say, you do well to listen close.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Irish government draws up legislation to give all the Guardi powers, monitor citizens with live conversations on WhatsApp, Instagram, iMessage, gaming devices, car systems, and satellite networks. Wow. Oh, poor Packer girl. Poor Packer girl. In 2009, while watching Stuart Little, Hungarian art historian Greg Libargi saw at the painting Sleeping Lady with the Black Face by Bar Bentley had been missing for 9 years and been used as a prop. It was the original. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, hey, I'm awake. I'm awake. I didn't fall asleep. I swear I didn't fall asleep. I did not fall asleep. I'm awake. Clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
That's slow here for them.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Why exactly you want to get back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, they'll own your dignity too.
Yep.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Indeed, if membership on the beside, I've discussed my. What can I do for you?
There we go. I no longer care. I no longer care. I've been so many places. I've seen so many faces, but nothing compares to
I hear
the
those
yellow
rich people
purple
in Brazil
hills.
Hello, dearie. What can I... Bless your little heart. You must mean caffeinoid. If it's pep you need, one pill does the deed.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, dear... I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh man, I would do for a little extra. Can't trust people these days, I swear.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces.
I'm wearing a helmet.
I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub.
Oh, hey, you're quite the looker yourself.
Anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Oh, I can't tell. I think you do like to pry.
Well, I'm afraid not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers.
Yeah, you got yourself a pretty face,
and
man.
to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times careless experimentation with medicinal substance. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certain...
We're gonna go tussle with some raptidons? Because I've been practicing my dropkick.
Your dropkick sucks.
Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen. chin.
I seen your dropkick. It sucks. Oh, I don't have access to V. I just realized that.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
What comes up
They're
must
crazy.
come down.
But they still manage to
Spinning
What was your
wheel,
family like, Felix?
round and
Did you
round.
ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back.
Not the best choice. Spacious choice.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, Wait, what's that smell?
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Well, it's pretty far.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Exploring some ruins.
Watch out!
You're going down.
That was fun.
Good job, y'all. You know, I did all the work. Now I don't want to travel too far from town. I already don't have enough ammo, bro. I don't have any ammo. Oh, my legs, my legs! I can't feel my legs. My leg, I can't feel my leg. He's dead. He won't mind if I steal from him. He's dead. Oh, man. I can't. I don't want to. This game's kind of boring. Ah. This game is kind of boring.
Poor Braxton.
Whew.
I don't want to think.
What comes up must come down. Spinning wheel round and round. Oh man, this game sure is exciting. Not. Jump, 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 jump. Mr. Ouch. Power attack. Silver tongue kit. Oh, melee weapon. Oh, you can evolve melee weapons. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah. More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here.
Oh, she's taking pills.
Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Sounds like she got a heart on in her pants.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant... We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some, few more of us. That said...
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Alright. Well, now that we leveled up. Huh. Yes. Oh, Lord. Ah.
Can we talk? Hey, got a favor to ask you.
What's up?
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, preferably before we get to Hiram's. You don't seem the type to run off and get your...
Well, you're wrong, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, but this... Really?
Alright, I can't stand this game. It's making me bored. I'm very bored playing this game. It's very bored. Oh my gosh, I thought... The way they made the Outer Worlds 2 look like, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a good game. Bao even said it was going to be a good game. I'm just bored. Bored. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. With the game. Oh man. What do I do now? What to do now? What to do? What to do? What to do? What comes up must come down. I think I'm just in stream. I'm not gonna raid out to anybody. Though I should. I'm not going to. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it a night. That game was pretty boring. We'll have to change it up a bit for the rest of the week. We'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. But y'all have a wonderful night. I'll see you down the Dusty Trail. Should I raid somebody? Who should I raid? I feel like I should raid somebody. Hopefully somebody that I'm following. La 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 la. You know what? We're gonna rate Lizard Juice. Not necessarily a friend of the channel, but known compatriot through Portia. Oh, can't rate him at this time. What do you mean I can't rate him at this time? Not allowing raids? Am I not allowed to raid? Fine, I'll find somebody else. Jerk. It's not like I don't like streaming. Yeah, I actually do like streaming. I just been really low energy recently, and I don't know why. Ah, man, that was nobody I'm following that I could raid. Yeah, there's nobody I'm following right now that I could raid. I mean, I could raid Quincat. We could raid Quincat. Quincat's fun. Let's raid him. Alright, partners. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. We're not going to keep continuing with this Outer Worlds. This game is too boring. We'll figure something out. But y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you down that dusty trail.
Oh my god! The Anime Cowboy, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. How was the stream? What were you streaming? Let me know. Let me know. Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Anime Cowboy, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god. Hello, hello, hello. Drink any water? Yes. I have a filter, so it lets me drink like swamp water. You're playing the Outer Worlds? Aw, heck yeah, let's go. Outer space is boring? Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. It sounds like the... It sounds like the thing is over. So the game's all quiet again. No, not Silk. Not Silk. Don't get rid of my silkworms. There we go.